Hey everybody, got a little Trans Am project update going on. We got the subframe laid down, getting ready to put it back together. The car's all laid back down, and it's been, quite a bit since the last video. I'm sure you guys seen, and had other stuff going on between then and now. Was working on Dad's '84 C10. Been working on my '86 GMC 4-wheel drive, and just decided to change directions, I guess, and do something different. So we laid this back down, and the whole goal, I guess, now is to try to get this thing put back together. And I know some of you are not going to like this, which I don't really like it myself. Change directions instead of replacing everything on the car to make everything right or how I would like it. I'm just going to try to get things put together as best I can, as quick as I can, just to try to get something done with this, because honestly I'm losing interest in it pretty quick, because it's been sitting on this stand for like 2 years. Nothing's been going on, and if a man wanted to do this thing right, it really could use a full floor pan front to rear. Because if y'all remember, I did this one. It went all the way up to the toe board. I ain't real satisfied how it lays. I had trouble there. Like I said, I'm not a welder. We had to do this rear pan, the torque box under it, and you can see there's a big freaking gap right there that I didn't even see when it was on its side, that I've got to patch up on the wheel well. Got a couple little patches over there that need done. But honestly, this car would need, I was thinking quarter skins, but you're probably better to do full quarters, because I know down in those little holes I've seen some bad crap. Not sure if that's inner rocker or inner quarter or what, but I mean, you're talking quarter panels, the roof, complete floor, the doors. Well, they've got some hack job too. You can't really see that. My bench is a mess. I've not even seen this bench in about 2 years. But on this one, you can see that it's white on the bottom. I did kind of grind at it to look at it, and they've got Bondos smeared up, filled up, good 1/4 inch thick or more. So you're talking door skins, or probably door shells, because I seen some pictures where it was in a body shop where they had done the lower inner parts and had patched it up. And then the tail pan on the back of this thing, the inside and outside, is shot. The fenders over there, the whole lower sections in the back all the way up to the body line, have been replaced. The front tips have been replaced. If y'all remember the hood that I got, it was really bad surface rust scale. I took one of those surface conditioning stripping discs, like a real hard sponge, to it, put some self-etch primer on it. If you get up close to it, you could probably tell that there's still some pits all over it. I mean, it's like the whole surface. The trunk lid, same thing. It's had some patches done on the bottom side. The top side's had some work. So honestly, to make this car right, you need every panel on the car. And I don't have that kind of money. I can't just drop $300-400 at a time buying parts, and it would take me probably 20 years to do anything with this. And to be honest with you, I would lose interest in it and let it go for cheap if I was going to, try to go that route. So even as much as I don't like to hack things together, but I don't really think it's too hacked. I'm going to do my best to get everything safe. I've welded those floor pans in good. I trust them. I mean, I've welded more than I've seen some people that are so-called professionals do, as I've seen people literally do less spot welds than you see my screws here. I've seen them do them to where they'll have one here, and they'll come all over here. It'd be 5-6 inches apart, and just spot welds, and they're calling it good. And these are unibody cars, so I don't trust that. So we're gonna do what we can. We're gonna get it put back together. We're gonna weld this pan up, get it ground down, treated. There's some spots on that tunnel over there that I'd like to do to get welded up better. As far as this body goes, we got replacement panel for that where I cut it out to check and see how bad it was. And I've got a replacement panel for back here, and of course the trunk drop-offs are shot. So we're just going to try to get those took care of. Trunk floor's good shape. I'm going to have to treat it. It looks like it got some rust coming, but like I said, we're going to get that stuff patched up. I'm going to get the rear end stuff put back in. The rear end's laying over here. Get all these parts off of my wall. Get this thing back as a roller. Getting ready, like I said, do the subframe now and get the subframe back under it. Probably going to drop this in. Some of you might have seen this on my channel. This is the 350 from Dad's truck. And over there's the Turbo 350 that was in his truck. Both of them run good, work good. Just Russ got his truck. And of course we're patching that. Pulled this out, cleaned it, put new gaskets on everything. Head gaskets. We swapped heads to some 305 heads just for some more compression. Little cheap horsepower. Those there got 202 valves in them, but they're 76cc. This thing's got dish pistons. So like I said, we just put new gaskets and everything. Head gaskets, valve cover, intake, which is not on there, just sitting there. Oil pan, front seal, because it leaked really bad out this front seal. And so we're just probably going to go ahead and put that in the Trans Am for now. And when I get this Trans Am done, get his truck back in here, finish up the rust repair, and I'll build something else for his. Most of you, I'm not sure if you knew, but I already went through and cleaned all this stuff, painted it, and put new bushings in it, new ball joints. I ordered new coil springs because the other ones were broke. I got a coil spring compressor. I'm ready to work on that stuff today, hopefully. And just like I said, just get this thing bolted back together, running, and get it back to where I could do little projects instead of big ones. You know, like rebuild my front brakes. This stuff is all junk, the back stuff. But as long as we can get it together off this stand, rolling, get an engine in it, get it running, make it to where it starts and shuts off by the key with the wiring harness, because, you know, that's going to be a pain. It's been out for 2 years, and I'm sure I'm going to forget what goes where, but we'll do what we can, and hope we try to make some videos of this. I forgot to take some. I painted everything under the bottom. It's all been painted, treated. I just need to go back and seam seal where I put that pan in. Of course, you know, there's work to do on both of these inner fender wells. I haven't painted these yet. Just going to do them while it's setting down. Easier to get to. But that pretty much catches everybody up. As far as this roof goes, anybody was wondering, you can see, I mean, the filler work, and that's a good 1/4 inch, and it was more, and it is more. But to me, I mean, this looks like a dent in this area. The rest of it looks pretty good. So my plan is to just get some 80 or something and strip this whole roof, get all this filler off, so that I can see what we got working with. I've got another sunroof that's almost the same size. It's a little bigger. We'll put a sunroof back in it, even though I don't want to. But I'm not skinning a roof. That was going to be that project. But I'm not a welder, and I'm not looking to cut a top off a unibody car. And plus, this thing, all 4 corners is rotted. So I think for now, like we said, we'll just focus on getting this thing put together cheap and easy, so we can enjoy it and do something with it. Get the sunroof put back in there. I've got to get this thing together to figure out what parts I'm still missing, because I started buying a lot. There's a lot that came with it, and I'm sure there's a lot that's missing. And I'm hoping to get some more videos done, because like I said, I forgot to do the bottom, and I'm hoping to get some more of my 4-wheel drive, and I need to get some of Dad's truck. So you guys stay tuned. If you like my other videos, check them out. and hopefully we'll get some more up as quick as we can. And thank everybody for watching.